Well, good morning, you motherfuckers. It's another glorious day and my shoe's untied. Son of a bitch. Alright, guys. I don't know how good these vlogs or bogs or these talking things are, but today's episode, today's thing is I'm gonna be bitching again because well, I put my finger in that fucking thing. Something bad happened to me yesterday in the pimp mobile. So all right, anyway, got another phone call, so this is a good segue to click over to get into my car. Oh, by the way, finally got my car back, and now somebody's parked behind me, so I can't even back up and get out. So I guess we're gonna sit here for a bit. Anyway, I got my car back, but getting my car back was the worst issue of my whole fucking life yesterday. So yesterday I had to go to the bank to go and pay my car note. And so I go to the bank and I put my debit card in the ATM, and the ATM eats my fucking debit card. So obviously you guys are like, oh shit, he just put his debit card on his YouTube channel. Now everyone's gonna steal his shit. Well, guess what? That's one of my 17 cards that I've had over the years, because every single time I gotta keep getting a temporary. So that's one of my stupid ass temporary cards. So you guys ain't stealing shit. Also, I'm gonna black that shit out, so you definitely ain't stealing shit. So anyway, I have a car note at a completely different bank than what I bank at. So I have the auto loan at a Wells Fargo, and I have all my savings and money in a Citibank. And go to pull out money, my ATM card gets eaten. I'm already in a rush because of time, because like I told you guys, it takes hours to just drive 10 miles to get to work. So I'm always in a rush. I'm always late. I'm never on time. I suck at time. So anyway, I go into the bank, and everybody there's looking at me. So I'm kind of sitting at the front door, and I'm like, hey guys, the ATM ate my card. What do I need to do to get this fixed? And the first lady just says, well, there's nothing we can do. All right, I'm already having a bad day, okay? And this old lady bitch hits me with, well, there's nothing we can do. And when somebody hits you with, there's nothing we can do, and you're already having a bad day, you're gonna be upset. So I was like, oh, really? So there's nothing you can do? And then there's tons of cops. If you guys look everywhere, there's always stupid ass cops in the most inconvenient place. I'm like, so there's nothing you can do? You can't help me at all? And she's like, nope. I was like, all right, I can't stand this. I was like, all right, where's your fucking manager? Like, I literally don't cuss. I never cause a scene. But this lady's looking down on me, okay? Like, I don't know how to explain this, and I'm not one of those people that ever pulls the, like, I'm poor card, or, God forbid, do the racism thing. But being from a small town and everybody knowing what you are, like, I probably look white to everybody. All right, this is gonna sound really vague. I look Caucasian, okay? I don't look Native American, all right? I don't look brown, but I know exactly what I am. And the way she was talking to me made me feel like, oh, this is some poor, dumbass brown person, so let me talk shit to him. That's what it felt like. But thinking about it more, it's probably the tone in my voice, and obviously she's an old crusty hag that's been at her job for 40 years, so she doesn't give a shit about humans. All she cares about is buying knickknacks. She probably gets a paycheck because her husband neglects her at home and she doesn't get any loving or anything, and all she does is work to buy knickknacks, okay? So anyway, this lady pissed me off. I finally talked to the manager, and the manager comes up, how can I help you? And I was like, hey, look, the ATM ate my debit card. I don't have a bank account with you guys. It's from another bank. So the guy's like, all right, well, we don't do the ATMs anymore. It's a third party. Let me call them and figure out what we can do to help you. So he calls this third party, and this third party says that they have to get paid in order to come and fix the card. Excuse me? We have to pay you for something your machine did? No one's gonna fucking pay you. So I hear the guy talking to them. He says money. He hangs it up and he goes, hey, look, I can have them here in about 3 hours. Is that good enough? I was like, well, look, I have to go and take back a rental card. I need to use this. I'll just go to another bank and go get another card. And I'll just come back. He's like, all right, well, we gotta spend some money in order to do this. Guess how much money it's gonna cost the bank to come and get my credit card or my debit card out of that ATM? Yep, you guessed it wrong. $750 for their fucking mistake. I'm telling you, man, that's how this place makes more money than anybody in the world. They charge everybody for everything here. Pretty soon, if you come to New York, it's gonna cost you money. It's gonna cost you money to breathe. I'm not even kidding you. To breathe, it's probably gonna be 10 cents every minute for you to breathe. Do the math, you're gonna be fucking broke in 2 days. That's just how shitty it is here on the East Coast. Everything is just money. So I said, hell with it. I rushed. I went to my bank, and within 10 minutes, I got a new debit card. Finally, yay. Well, it's a temporary one. I have to wait for that one to come in. But let me hit you with another problem. I'm telling you guys, this is, other than being a blog or whatever the hell I was saying this is more of me bitching lately, I feel like. But people are saying I'm not bitching. I'm just telling you guys my life. So, it turns out my bank has had the wrong address for me the whole time. So all my bank statements and everything I've ever had coming in the mail from the bank for a long time has been going to the wrong address. I have no clue where the address is. It was like Ramsey or something. So I get that fixed. I go and take back the rental. I get the orange car back. As you guys can tell, we got the Dodge Dart back. And I make my way to work. Finally. Woo! Oh yeah, and then while at work, I bump into ZJ's elbow and my glasses blow off and I cut my face. Woo! More drama. But that's pretty much what my hectic ass day was like yesterday. And now I have to go to the ATM, to a 7-Eleven ATM. I can't go to a bank ATM because I know it's going to eat my card. I'm going to go here, get some cash, and then I'm also going to go to Starbucks too. And I'll be right back, guys. Okay? See you soon. All right, guys. More drama. I'm back. I got a Starbucks cup. I don't know. Maybe from calling this shit vlogs, I'm going to turn this into bitching vlogs. Because I really do feel like I'm just sitting here talking in these things, bitching. And I know I've had some pretty good episodes or pretty good videos talking about, stories of my life and stuff like that. But lately I've been just doing a lot of what's happening to me recently. And I know that people like stories of me from the past. Like, they like to know what I think, what's happened to me, what's going on in my life. And I know recently I've just been doing a lot of what's going on, like day-to-day kind of thing. And like I said before, I really don't have any structure. I know I want to make these things so great that you guys are like entertained and it's something you look forward to every single day. But I just recently, right now, I just don't have a lot of time to put a little bit more thinking and effort into a couple more of these. So I'm just going to try to bang out what I can, just be persistent, do something every single day. Now, I know that these ain't the greatest videos that you guys have ever watched, but I know the interaction is really good, and that's what's important to me. So anyway, the more drama I have is, I had to go to a 7-Eleven ATM, and I don't know if you guys know this, but they'll only allow you to pull out a few $100s. So if you need more than a few $100s, you got to continually keep putting your fucking money in this thing. And then hopefully the thing doesn't stop taking your card or doesn't eat your card, and hopefully you get the money that you wanted. So luckily for me, it took me 10 minutes, but I finally got all the money that I needed. And the money that I need is I got to go to another bank, which I should just be able to go to a bank, pull money out of that card, and be able to pay them. But I can't because their ATM likes to eat my card. So I got to rush my butt all the way over to there, which is another couple towns out of the way, so I could pay them. And, well, actually I got to get my freaking old debit card and then pay them. And then I got to rush to work. And I got 40 minutes to get to work. So we're totally going to see if I can make it. But who knows? Down in the comments in the last couple days, I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of feedback. And I really, really appreciate it. And I also like when people ask me certain questions about certain things. There was a question down there asking me about ABDs and NBDs. And for some reason, it's slipping my mind. So maybe I'll make a video on already been dones and never been dones. And usually when these tricks, when people talk about these, it usually has somebody done some trick on some spot, or has anybody ever done that trick before. And usually I can watch a kid see the trick he did, and then I can tell you who did the trick first, or I can tell you which video that trick was done at, and by who, and where at. Now, I'm not like an encyclopedia or nothing. I've just watched a shitload of bike videos, and for some reason I'm obsessed with it. So I've done pretty good by knowing exactly what's what. And so somebody asked me about that. I think maybe I'll make a video on that. That might be a good topic to talk about, because I can go in more depth about it and give a little bit more clarity on it. Because a lot of times nowadays, everything is just combinations of certain tricks. It's not really just one certain trick. It's somebody's doing a double bar spin and then throwing a kickflip in there, and then they ask, "Whoa, has this trick been done?" And I'm like, probably not. I mean, it isn't like it's one singular trick. It's a trick and then another trick added to it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, I mean, Mark Mulville could definitely do something like that. Ryan Nyquist has probably done that trick. He just never filmed it, like trying to go out and just do that trick and make it like, oh, I'm the first to do it. Because a majority of tricks have been done in the 90s. So it always makes me laugh. Somebody just cut off a semi and almost got ran over. People are stupid, man. I don't know why anybody thinks in their little tiny ass Prius they could fuck with a 18-wheeler. That is the dumbest thing you can do. People here risk their life to save 1 second. 1 second. If you get in front of a car, usually when you cut somebody else off, you end up stopping at a stop sign or stopping at a red light. You're not getting too far. There's no rhyme or reason for it. People just think that they're gonna get somewhere faster. And a majority of the time, all they're doing is risking their life. And it just makes me laugh. All right, guys. Do me a favor. Leave me some comments down here. Let's have a conversation. If there's anything on here that I talked about in the video today, if you had your ATM card eaten, or your debit card eaten at an ATM, or you've gotten your credit card stolen, you've had problems like that, or the bank's done something crazy and you had problems like that, or anything to just do with your stupid ass debit card, let me know about the problems you had. And also, leave me some questions down there if you guys got some questions. Maybe I can answer some questions, or you guys will give me a topic and it'll develop into something. Because, like I said, I want to make these entertaining for you guys, but I also enjoy doing these because they make me feel better. Like, it's good to get all my stress out, and I feel like I'm taking out all my anger on these videos. Don't worry, guys, it's a hot chocolate. I don't drink that coffee shit. But I do like the texture of the hot chocolate, so that's why I get the hot chocolate. Kind of reminds me of a coffee. Anyway, guys, get a chance, leave me some likes. Leave a comment down here. Make sure to share this on your Facebook. Share it on your Instagram stories. Tell your friends about it. Tell them to subscribe. When you guys share this, tell your friends to subscribe. Let's get some more subscribers in there so we can get some new people, so we can get some new conversations and some new ideas. Anyway, guys, I love all you motherfuckers. Have the greatest day in the world, and marijuana.